story, a looming strike that could shut down 36 major ports, including the Port of Houston.
Yeah, that potential strike, the result of a contract dispute. Both parties have until 11 o'clock Central Standard Time tonight to come to an agreement.
KPRC2's Bill Barajas joins us from the Port of Houston on how this could impact your wallet.
Experts believe the strike could cost the U.S. economy anywhere between $5 and $6 billion a day. And with each passing hour, it seems less likely that a deal will get done, which is one of the reasons that we've seen this here. Big rigs come in and out of the Port of Houston throughout the day as they try and clear out what they can before the strike. We are just hours away from a major strike at 36 ports from Maine to Texas. Consumers not the only ones worried. The work stoppage also being closely monitored by folks like Desmond Hogan, who owns a trucking business.
This is most of our business. Anywhere from, if it's a short strike, maybe about 45,000. If it's a longer strike, anywhere from 300,000 to 500,000.
Hogan's business may not be a large-scale operation, but it's how he makes a living.
If you can think of it, if you can imagine it, and it can fit in a container, it's in there. Everything. Generally speaking, anything made by China.
Ed Emmett with the Baker Institute at Rice University says the impact to businesses and consumers varies on just how long the strike lasts.
For every day that a typical port is shut down, it'll take up to 5 or 6 days to clear that. And so you can just do the math. If this thing lasts a week, then you're probably looking at a month before things get back to normal.
Emmett says two of the biggest items that will be affected, though, include automobiles and fruits and veggies.
I keep going back to fruits and vegetables. You know, they don't last that long, so you could see that impact. But in terms of general goods, it's my understanding that a lot of the shippers, the people who actually own the freight, have been looking toward this for some time. And there have been an increase in containerized traffic in the last month or so to try and get the stocks up compared to where they would normally be.
This would be the first strike for the union, the Longshoremen's Association, since 1977, and it would include about 45,000 dock workers from ports on the Atlantic and Gulf Coast. The dispute having to do with compensation and protections against automation.
You're dealing with a union that's all American workers, and the ship owners are pretty much all foreign owners. And if you listen to what the unions are saying, they're saying, look, these foreign owners have made billions and billions of dollars off the supply chain of the U.S., and ILA saying it's their time to get part of that.
We reached out to both sides. The ILA said the United States Maritime Alliance continues to block a path towards a settlement. We did not hear back from the Maritime Alliance. Emmett did say that we will have to wait and see how this all shakes out, but he's optimistic that if a deal is done, there will be minimal impacts to consumers. From the Port of Houston, Bill Barajas, KPRC 2 News.